In other news, the Indian Defence Ministry today issued new guidelines broadening the scope of eligible officers for the post of the Chief of Defence Staff of the Indian Armed Forces. The notification aims to amend the regulation of 3 defence forces, that is Army, Air Force and Navy, related to the appointment of the next CDS. The Ministry of Defence issued a Gazette notification which underlined how any serving or retired Lieutenant General, Air Marshal or Vice Admiral under the age of 62 years will now be eligible for the post of CDS. Not only this, another change in eligibility criteria is that the recently retired service chiefs and vice chiefs will also be eligible for this post. The notification also opens the path for the second highest active rank officers or the defence services to supersede their seniors and take on the role of the Chief of Defence Staff. This was only made possible after the Gazette mentioned that a serving Lieutenant General or their equivalent in the Navy and the Air Force could become the CDS. So basically, the next Chief of Defence Staff could be anyone from the 3 serving chiefs, any 3-star officer, any retired chief who is below 62 years or any retired 3-star officer also below the same age.
मिलीमीटर इंसास राइफल्स हैं जो मौजूदा समय में भारतीय सैनिकों द्वारा इस्तेमाल की जा रही है.
The move essentially paves the way for India to have a new CDS. 6 months after General Bipin Rawat, who was India's first Chief of Defence Staff, passed away in a helicopter crash on December 8th last year. The CDS position of the Indian Armed Forces is the military head and permanent chairman of the Chief of Staff Committee of the Indian Armed Forces. The CDS is the highest-ranking uniformed officer on active duty in the Indian Forces and is also the chief military advisor to the Minister of Defence. The position was created with the aim of improving coordination and the efficacy of the tri-services as well as the overall integration of the combat capabilities of the Indian Armed Forces. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.